Tuesday morning in Hatfield, and it's raining. Just stayed at the Comet Hotel, which is obviously built in the 70s. The next stop, Groundswell. See what's going on there. Martin's going to have a go with his pecker. Is it on?
How do you start it?
You don't think you need to?
You just put it, you don't need to hold it to start.
There's a choke. Oh, go on. Oh. It's because it's not running. Got it.
Well done, man.
I don't think you got it out.
Literally.
Can you like pull it again? Like
That it will come. It seems that it's quite.
it's that dry. It was shaking where I'm stood here in the new boots.
Yeah.
Is that completely running off that solar panel?
Yeah.
Oh, that big one.
Even though it's not sunny, that's why we got the big one.
So what will it pump in a day?
So this one will do about ½ litre per second. So in a day, I'm gonna have to look at the spec.
So it's 30 litres a minute.
I think it's.
Wow.
Yeah, that one will. Yeah, that one's a bit less. So the idea with this, we use them for irrigation, but also for filling up cattle troughs.
Oh yeah.
So
30
during
litres a
remote-
minute. That's quite a lot.
Um,
Off just that panel.
Yeah. And so the pump that we make has got a 10-year warranty on it. Comes with all the spare parts and the bits in it.
Yeah.
Super simple. So you can keep it running. If you can keep a bicycle going, you can keep this thing going.
And McVeigh Parker sell them.
McVeigh Parker, I'm the manufacturer. McVeigh
There's-
Parker distributor in the UK. Yeah.
So the hotter it is and the more water the cows are going to drink, the faster the pump can pump.
Yeah, that's right.
And has it got a float valve if it gets full?
Yeah, exactly. So I think the best thing you can do is have it with an IBC,
Yeah.
and then we've got a float valve. I don't know where it is, it's back somewhere, but it's
Oh, it just turns it off, yeah?
Yeah. So you keep the IBC filled up, and then you ball valve into your
No way.
into your tank. Yeah.
That's well cool.
So it's not pumping all that much water at the moment because it's overcast, but you're getting something, and it just keeps it topped up.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
I wonder, is he going to say yes? Martin looks like he's proposing. And look who we bumped into in disguise.
Our main focus is about incorporating getting plant diversity into the field. And so historically that's looked like fibre hoppers or clover stories, but a new thing that we've brought in is having margins and flower strips going through your fields.
Now sat in an old chair behind the wild farm tent. So some cameras pointing at me. Got Martin over there talking to Andy KATO about it, and we've been talking about growing wheat. Right, I am in the wild farm backstage with Andy KATO. Some of you might know him from what's your most famous hit? I See You Baby Shaking That House.
Or Superstar maybe. Or At the River for the people who like a chilled Sunday.
Oh right, okay. Right, we're gonna do a little like a minute or two on what wild farm is. But first, when you were in school, what did you want to do?
Train driver first.
Yeah.
Then I thought I was going to join the Navy.
Right.
And then I went raving and everything changed.
If you could do it again, what would you do differently?
You know what? Not a lot, to be honest. I've had a pretty charmed life in that since the age of like 19, I've got up in the morning and I've had lots of difficult days, but I've done what I wanted to do. And I've had a passion for house music for 20 years. Now I've got a passion for food and farming, and I'm still doing my own thing.
So what's your favourite food?
Well, obviously, I'd have to say a bit of my own beef in a wild farm roll. I mean, I would say that, wouldn't I?
Where's your favourite place to go on holiday?
Well, it's a bit of busman's holiday, but you know, I've been going to Ibiza for a terrifying 32 years, so that's associated with so many good times that I'd probably always go there if I got a minute.
Surely that's not a holiday, because
It's not really a holiday, but then I don't know. There's something about when the wheels touch the ground in Ibiza, despite all the changes that have happened. There's a moment there where everything feels possible in life, even when you're 52.
Didn't Venga Boys write a song about that?
I don't know.
They did go into Ibiza.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of us who doesn't know it. So while farmed, explain in try and sum it up then quickly, briefly what you're trying to achieve and what the brand is.
What it came out of was when I was farming in France, new to farming, long and winding road, really humbling lesson in how bloody hard it is to be a farmer and how hard it is to sort of bring soils back to life, especially when I knew nothing about any of it to start with. We eventually ended up in a situation where we had this farm bakery and we had these people coming to buy the bread, and they had this chance to use their food choices to support what I was doing. And it was like, well, this is great, but like, how do we make this real for shoppers on the high street? And how do we make this real, give more farmers a choice to be able to grow things a bit differently? Yeah. And our mission is to try and make that happen.
Yeah. And who thought of the name?
It's a good question, actually, and it's already a subject of some controversy.
Oh, right. Is everyone claiming they come up with it?
Yeah, I was in the room, but I'm not claiming full responsibility.
It is a good name. No, thank you. Have you enjoyed GROUNDSWELL?
I mean, and a really important part, we've got to make the economics stack up and all the actual realities of the farming stack up. We also need a bit of collective sense of purpose and mission of farmers being valued for all the things that they can do and only farmers can do. So this is a real moment of recharging of the kind of mission batteries,
Yeah.
Love them.
Right, I'll let you get your dinner, thank you.
Wicked. Cheers.
How to tell you're at GROUNDSWELL?
The barefoot
Bare feet.
and the beautiful.
Is there any? Can we see any flip flops anywhere? Any sandals?
Oh, barefoot's better.
That's like a mobile pen. This is a mobile chicken laying shed. I don't know if it's fully together. The drink is there. When they lay and the muck falls on here into that conveyor belt. Feed in that one. So are they ramps then, are they? So they walk up here.
Yeah, this is the scratching area, right? That's yeah.
Yeah.
They walk in, there's stairs there? These
Yeah.
are the chicken stairs, yeah.
And then they've got water up here.
Yeah.
Feed down there.
Feed them, yeah.
And where do they lay? On the top.
Yeah.
Right. And then it conveyor belts the muck that way.
Yeah, the manual belt.
And the egg.
Yeah.
And the eggs goes this way. And I'll grab it back in a second.
Let's put some eggs for you.
Oh, I see. And the feed comes in here as well.
Yeah, come here.
So, how much is one of these then?
How much do you think?
50 grand? 100 grand?
No. One option. No, don't do the record.
Don't film the price.
Look, you're having some cracked eggs, so that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
usual.
Oh, I see. That'd roll onto here then.
Yeah. Anyway.
So,
Yeah, 50 quid. 50.
50,000.
It starts, yeah.
So the eggs roll onto there and someone manually packs them.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, that's another one.
You need to clip your eggs together better.
Yeah, this the eggs coming here, and then we can collect 400 eggs in 10 minutes.
400. Oh, I see. So you only come in every so often and turn that on? Because they've all stacked up there.
Exactly, yeah.
So you open the nest boxes.
Yeah. This is open there. Come here. That's why the eggs not.
Oh, I see. That's dropping down now, yeah. And do you wash the floor out every so often or something?
Not necessary to washing. That's the floor is good to we put wood shaves here,
Right.
Wood shapes to keep the birds a little bit more nature. Or
And then that fence that's moving around outside, does that live with the shed?
you have to put the fences outside. Yeah, you can move it or can make it static. They keep the fence there and then can move it another place to the fence. Yeah.
So how many acres would you need for each one of these sheds? Hello. He's shy on the video, so I'll get the gen and I'll filter it down. This is basically a chicken tractor. So, you're alright, yeah, okay. It's got solar panels on the roof, and obviously you have 450 chickens live in it and lay, and then they come down the other end of the conveyor belt like you've just seen. It's got fans in it, and then you can even have a mobile fence following it round, or you just fence your field anyway. £50 though. I don't know if that's cheaper, do you? There's not many things you can put on the back of your tractor that are less than £50. But I think for £50 I'd want it to fit 5,000 chickens, not 500 chickens. But when you start doing the maths on poultry, it doesn't seem that far wrong really. It's took all day to get into the second field, but they've got some drills and machinery. But I need to go back and check in the hotel before it shuts, because if we stay here till the end, the hotel will be shut. This is the Horizon strip till, is it? Disc, row cleaner, and a tine, another set of discs. Hacker. Oh, that might be for putting slurry down actually. It's quite a big coulter. We've got this drill here, which is pretty similar setup to ours, apart from you've got this like nearly a double wishbone on the coulter. Ours is rubber block sprung, whereas this is sprung there through hydraulics. Then you've got disc adjustable with height by that wheel. Air seed coming in, and then you've got a closing wheel with an airbag to change the pressure. 1, 2, 3, 3 tanks plus a liquid tank on the back as well. It's only 6 metre though. I do believe that they are trying to develop another one though at the moment to go wider. It's quite windy out here, which is a shame. They've obviously been demoing it through these cover crops. Looks like a sumo disc drill. It's got a row cleaner as well, so the little spiky wheel to flip the straw out of the way. Deep leg in front as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think also we're putting fert down that tube. This on the front for exterminating cover crops. Smart that. DTS. Didn't know they still made them. So like Tom Bradshaw over there talking. We've just bumped into James, otherwise known as Techno, the guy with the skateboard. Have you fell off it recently?
I haven't actually fallen off it, no.
No.
No, I'm still a little bit put out about your comment about me just spending all this money on a skateboard from a man who owns a bright red Range Rover.
The bank own it, honestly. Did you say people have recognised you as well from on the skateboard?
I mean, I'm not exactly, like a B-list celebrity yet, but I mean, we're kind of, we're getting there.
The B-list is Jamie Burrows, he's over there. So.
B-list, that's a big B-list.
It is a big B. Yeah. Wow, look at the height of that. Goat grass, dumb and wee. rye-sensitized wheat and super wheat all in the same bucket. I've just seen someone else there as well with no shoes on, really connecting with the earth, which is what this show is all about. There's lots of seminar tents everywhere, people talking about different aspects of regenerative farming. Another one here, another one over there. Look at the roots on that, I think that's the Phacelia roots. Like, what, 2 or 3 foot? Left Groundswell for the day because I didn't have any sun cream on. It was getting hot, but I will probably go back later because Andy KATO is doing like a DJ thing in the tent, and there's loads of people camping over and all up for a big party, so we'll go and see what it's all about. I've come to the hotel to check in and it's absolutely massive. It's like a big 4-poster bed and the rattliest fan you've ever seen. It looks like it's going to take off. It's huge. There's like a lounge as well, and then a huge bathroom with a shower and a bath. So this is Luton Hall. I thought it was a golf club, but it actually is a hall. There's a massive building outside as well. I'm in the little bit to the side of it though, which must be the hotel-y bit. But yeah, that is probably all for today, apart from the video, the birthdays, which I'll do in a minute. Thank you to Soil Point that invited me to Groundswell. So they didn't have a stand, they just wanted to have a look around to see if it was the kind of place that they would have a stand next year at. So we've been walking around with them today as well. So that's the seed additive that we can use, or you can spray on, that we're going to use, which is made from like a coal deposit, a random seam of coal deposit in Kazakhstan that's high in humus, so it responds really well in the soil for plant growth. So we're going to do some trials on that coming up anyway. But yeah, editing just what you've watched. Here's a little bit from Liv and Andrew before we do the birthdays. They're making good progress.
We have just arrived in Perth. It is absolutely chucking it down. Andrew is so
Not happy.
not happy. Yeah, about 100 miles today on the route.
It's going to take a long time to keep getting lost.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid the A9 and struggling to keep off it.
Yeah, so bit of navigational skills needed today, and try and stay out of the rain where possible, but proving difficult. Hello everyone, just checking in for day 3. We thought we'd do a little update because we probably won't make it to our destination tonight before Olly puts his video on. So we're currently just over 40 miles away from where we need to be, and I think it's about 6 o'clock now, so we will make it there this evening, but just might be a bit later than we thought. So been a really tough day for Andrew today, just non-stop rain, which has just made everything soggy for him. And his socks. They were white when we left this morning. So yeah, not a pleasant day at all. We've had a lot of issues with navigation as well, just because Andrew was on the cycle paths and I was on the road, so I was stopping at every sort of bit that I could access to tell him the next bit on the route, just because it's a safer way to go. So been very stop-starty really, which has slowed us down, but at least it was the safer route rather than having to go on main roads. So we will get there tonight. The end is in sight.
All I can say is get me out of Scotland.
Yeah, we want to get out of Scotland. We're not far from the border, so yeah, by tomorrow we will be out of Scotland, but
Back into home soil.
back onto home soil. So yes, please keep donating, because the donations are really pushing us along, pushing Andrew to keep going on. Any words of encouragement are also really helpful, and really are pushing Andrew to do what he came to do. So yeah, thank you to everyone that has donated so far, and who can complain with views like this. So that's it from us, we'll catch you later.
Yeah, so there you go. That's where they're up to. Anyway, happy birthday. So happy anniversary to Rebecca Miles and happy birthday to, I think it's pronounced Sanine Dunn in Perth, Australia. Happy birthday to you, and it's a wedding anniversary to Rebecca Miles. That is all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.